Hey everyone, it's Cassius with Tryptamine Astrology Readings, and today, Thursday, November 10th, well, we just had the most intense scorpionic Pluto-like experience that I've felt in a long time. We had Mercury in the sign of Pluto, Scorpio, sextile Pluto, and then the Sun in Scorpio is sextile Pluto, and of course this crazy election. I'm not going to speak on that, but the scorpionic energy of purging, of emotional depths and revisiting things that we needed to feel, deep, intense feelings, and purging and changing and recognizing truth, and these deep, emotional, surreal, sometimes dark feelings. They just did something to us. So, today we may have a moment of deep social deep uh social progress of something, some kind of deep social things happening with that's about with two things. Venus conjunct the galactic center exactly at 27 degrees, almost exact, and the dwarf planet Quasar, which makes the social climate of the day bright and sunny and active and talkative. Mars is conjunct the blue star Altair in the constellation Aquila the Eagle on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. And Aquila the Eagle is it's way above the constellations Capricorn and Aquarius, either above or below, because it's not on the ecliptic plane. But you say that this is where Aquila the Eagle is. The cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius is a place that is revered by power players and elitists, and we suspect occultists, because it's thought that the eagle of the bald eagle of the United States, and perhaps even the eagle of Nazi Germany, were references to Aquila the eagle. And this is the energy of scientific discipline, Aquarius Capricorn, or scientific hegemony and dictatorship. So there's this quality of this cusp. My Uranus is in Aquarius, is at exactly 1 degree Aquarius, right there. So I can feel my ideological core, my core convictions, my planet as an Aquarius, Uranus, being activated right now by Mars. So my ideological convictions feel intense, and you can feel the energy of Aquila, of Altair, of the fire of the day coming through me right now. Mercury is going to enter Sagittarius and sextile Mars, which will give us a dose of warmth in the next few days, the next week. And, well, the Sun in Scorpio is still. It will be a full moon in the about 4 days, 3 days or so. And that will, well, I'm not going to go into that yet. But anyway, what's about to happen is Jupiter sextile Saturn is starting, which is giving this massive solidification of the social rejuvenation that we're feeling. It's going to crystallize that in Saturn. And Jupiter in Libra is in full effect. That's one of the most important things in the sky right now. Jupiter in Libra is expanding Jupiter, our social connections and our empathy for each other. And Libra is the energy of Venus, the energy of social activity. Libra has a social sense and an empathy and a kind, harmonious, non confrontational, golden white, angelic type feeling to it. And Jupiter in Libra expands our social circles, our desire to socialize, our desire to care for our friends. And when Jupiter squares Pluto, that's what's about to fully peak in the next 2 weeks. Jupiter square Pluto is starting the process of Jupiter locking into the Uranus square Pluto, which is the great ideological purging, the whole great awakening of the last several years. Uranus square Pluto is the great ideological Uranus purging that we've been feeling since 2012. And in early 2013, Jupiter in Gemini sextiled Uranus in Aries while Uranus was square Pluto, triggering the high energy positive aspects of this ideological purging. Early 2013, Jupiter sextile Uranus triggered the Uranus square Pluto ideological purging and awakening. Then in fall of 2014, like with the Ferguson wave of activist activity, Jupiter and Leo trined Uranus, and Mars and Sagittarius made a grand fire trine with the blood moon eclipse in Aries and Libra conjunct Uranus. That's why October 2014 was such a high wave of energy. You see, the Jupiter Uranus cycles determine when we're going to feel the revolutionary feelings, the high energy, thinker energy, Uranus feelings being expanded at Jupiter, especially when Uranus is in a fire sign. You know, Uranus takes 7 years to go through a sign. When Uranus is in a fire sign or an air sign, which was only about 1996 to 2003, when Uranus was in Aquarius, and the last about 5 years of Uranus being in Aries. Only those times has Uranus been so high energy as it is now. So when Jupiter starts to square Pluto now, we're going to feel the social expansion and rejuvenation and harmony that we've been feeling, the unity and rejuvenation that we've been feeling the last several weeks and months. We're going to feel that social rejuvenation and energy suddenly start to be incorporated into the lessons of the ideological purging of the last several years. What I'm telling you is that the lessons of awakening, the lessons of shedding snakeskin Pluto about our ideology and what we believe about the world, the lessons of awakening and shedding the snakeskin, the lies of the last several years, that's going to suddenly be at the forefront of our mind. And we're going to socialize Libra about the lessons of our awakening and thinker stuff and activist stuff, Uranus and Pluto. We're going to get this surreal type of Pluto feeling in the next several weeks, and especially the next several days as the sun is still in Scorpio, as Jupiter square Pluto starts to peak. So this type of post-purging, post-lessons learned type of purification feeling. It's like after a psychedelic. This type of revolutionary electric energy is going to start to happen too, with Jupiter opposition Uranus starting to peak, and Mars being in the electric, high energy, thinker, sciency sign of Aquarius, the sign of Uranus. So we're headed for, by December 26th, which is the first peak of Jupiter opposition Uranus, we're heading for a higher energy period of time, a revolutionary energy period of time, an energy that will be volatile and it will be intense, and I think it's more positive than negative. Jupiter sextile Saturn right there is grounding and solidifying the high energy, activist energy that we're going to feel with Jupiter opposition Uranus. And it's crystallizing and solidifying the lessons of Jupiter square Pluto as Jupiter starts to bring to the forefront of our minds the lessons of the ideological purging of the Uranus square Pluto of the last several years. So I hope that was helpful. Check out my last several videos on this if you want some more insight. If you watch all the last several videos that I've made, I explain just about the same thing. Please excuse the tiredness in my voice. It's 8:14 a.m. and I stayed up all night working on my documentary and Era of Wisdom videos and astrology readings and all types of stuff. So much love, my friends. I hope you like this video. Peace.